It's like, what if I said hi? I just forget that that's like an acceptable greeting online. Anyway, hello. So, I did just go live, but I wanted it to be more cohesive because at the end of the day, I'm going to upload this. So, three things. I went live on TikTok at first. They suspended my live until next week because I was apparently doing, I don't know, maybe a ghost was in the background or like some invisible guy like doing some not community guidelines things, and so now I can't go live. So now I'm here, but I kind of prefer it here because I can upload it afterwards. I get actual like people come in, etc., etc., etc. Many perks. And then there's other places to go live too, so I'm not pressed. In fact, I'm so impressed that I don't even need to talk about it anymore. But I just wanted to say that. Yes. This song is called Now I'm Dead. And I wrote it when I was 19. It was a terrible time. It was terrible. What the fuck? But now, but now, I rewrote it. Or I didn't rewrite it, but I put it on guitar. It was originally on ukulele. Anyway, this is it. This is how I was coping with that, and this is just how I felt. Now I'm dead. This is not the original key. It's so much higher than the original key, but I enjoy it. Now I'm scared. Now I'm scared. Now I'm scared. Now I'm scared. Run, run, run. Don't get hurt. There's no leverage if there's no rope to burn. So then we climb, 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 climb. We talk, talk, talk. Barely miss it, as though there was no loss. Shut them out, I 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 shut them out, just shut them out. Finally free, I'm finally free. There's a price, yeah, there's a price. Surviving and surviving. Now I'm dead. Now I'm dead. Now I'm dead. Now I'm dead. Scramble till we finally make it through. Wait for something, ask for something new. Keep the plan going, expand all those dreams. Keep your soul and mind, finally be happy. Now I'm dead. 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 Oh, now I'm dead. Now I'm dead. Now I'm dead. Shut them out, just shut them out. Finally free, I'm finally free. There's a price, yeah, there's a price. Surviving, surviving. So, I have been wanting to, like, I don't know, like, get a bitch on stage. I don't know. I've just been really wanting to do that. I don't know if, like, I'm just in need of some sort of release or what, but I just think maybe I don't want to only do this online, you know? I do enjoy doing this online though, because I just love online. I was doing a tarot, like, my intentions with the tarot, the tarot, yeah. My intentions with the TikTok live originally was to do tarot readings, but weren't nobody feeling that. They said, "Can you get up and play that guitar?" What do you mean by that? And what does that mean? But no, it's they were right. And it called for excellent things. Except it also got me banned? Ah! Or suspended. Suspended. But I appealed it, so hopefully, because once your shit gets a hit on that app, you might as well go dig your grave right now, because ain't no coming back from that. I'm like, what's the vibe? Vibe, vibe. I also just really, like, an open mic will always be, especially in, oh, like, the day that I can travel somewhere and do an open mic or whatever the fuck in, like, a black area, I'm about to, like, I don't know. I'm gonna make 5 of me and I'm gonna, like, launch them into the air like missiles, and, like, but not like missiles, like fireworks. Like fireworks. Launch them into the air, and they're gonna explode like fireworks into, like, an awesome design that says, like, "I love my," and, like, it's just gonna be awesome. It's gonna have, like, a black power fist at the end. Like, I'm gonna launch one more. I'm gonna, like, my toast is split into 2 more of me. 2 more, just one, but 2 of me. Launch that one into the air for the final, like, finale, and it's gonna, like, into Juneteenth is this month, y'all. Like, what do I look like being any sort of, anyway, the end with that, just saying that would make me so happy. So I'm trying to think if I want to sing the original of this or if I want to just find a different song. There was a period of my life, I'm going to sing the original. There was a period of my life, ooh, if y'all know astrology, the 12th house, and then your 12th house perfection year, the year that's completely colored and covered by the 12th house, oh, whoa, whoa, that shit sucks. I'm so scared. Okay, so, like, I don't have to be scared, but I'm weary of turning 34, because that is when the next one is. I'm pretty sure it's 34. I could be wrong. That's when the next one is, and I'm scared because what was that? A bitch was lost? No Finding Nemo. I had to find myself. How do you get lost and then have to find yourself? You know? And only the 12th house can really answer that question. And just, like, what a confusing year. Ooh, 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 ooh. So, but I wrote this during that time. And there was just, I asked myself, who am I? Like 50 million times during that period. And now I know. But that's natural because now it's my first house perfection year. So you just naturally find out. But the 12th house year is just, like, the constant question of, who am I? I could be. And then the first house year is like, and then who you are is born. And then you get to learn that. And then you mature into it. And then la 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 la. For 12 years, and then you do it all over again. 11. And then you do it all over again. Anyway, this song is called Who Am I? Who am I? Just da da da. Oh, I don't remember. Who am I? I'm just a lover. Who am I? A tired creature doing later. I'll get it later. Now isn't made for me. I'll spend my time, but I need peace. I am just a delicate thing. Who am I? Feel like I don't really know her. Who am I? I'm just a lover. Who am I? Na, 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 na. Girl, she don't remember. La 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 la. La la la. Do they like me? I'll see myself and then I'll see. Okay, I'm gonna start it over. I like them all. Do they like me? I'll be myself and then I'll see. Will we make each other happy forever? I don't remember any of those words because I answered the question and I was like, these don't all really apply to me for real. I think it was just an era. Which, you know, as a Gemini placement, is anything ever not an era? And then especially if you have some Leo going on, like it's an era. All caps, era. Era, like it's an era. Era, no error, you know? Anyway. I kind of do want to see what people have been saying. I just get nervous about seeing the view count because then I start thinking about it too much and I don't want to think. Fucking how I'm thinking. But whatever. People saying hi and loving my voice. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And actually now that I can see, because like my hands are sweaty. Oh, and it's making like adjusting this not. Something about Orange. I just decided that she's I love you. Everyone's loving to say that they love me right now on the live. And I say, thank you, I love me too. And do I love you? Like, naturally as a human. But I don't know you. So, I love all my brethren, you know? My human brethren. This is like very much fellowship and love. Yeah. So yeah, fellowship and love, I love you. But I don't know you. I just gotta say it like that. Okay, I'm gonna attempt this just because I think it would be fun. I have not been eating at, like, I've been practicing. But I really love playing this. And so hopefully I can actually get it all in one clean go. That's the challenge. That's what I'm going to do. Wait, before I do that, I want to see, like, are there settings? Oh my gosh. No, there's none. I just wondered if there were settings to put it, like, in a certain category, but I don't think there are, which is okay. Ooh. So fun fact about this song, I wrote it, fun fact, I'm just sharing information about all the songs. I wrote this when I was 12, I think. I think I was 12. Maybe I was 13. And it's about unaliving. But recently I kind of repurposed it to be more about like a spiritual death, like an ego death, quote unquote. People really glorify like having an ego death, and it's really awesome. And sometimes you don't have to have an ego death, you know, like, and the ego isn't terrible to have. It's just also important to know who you are without the ego. But ego is what directs who you are, you know, like that's where you concentrate the energy. So, and ego is not bad, but it can get in the way, especially when you're spiritual. It can get in the way of things. And just in general, it can get in the way of like things that are really good for you. So, little thing there. But this one's about like a real, genuine 12 house years also gives ego death. Because who am I? What? So I repurposed it. It's called Fate of a Night. What's the fate of a night? Their fate is quote unquote supposed to be, well, it's kind of like they're okay if their fate is death. And so that's what I wrote it about. Or that's why I named it that. Not to be bleak, but you know. I originally wrote it on piano. But I think it might have been a cappella to begin with, because I was really into doing a cappella. But anyway, that's the story. Running into the dark, standing at a red mark, right stuck in my mind. Whoa. Wishing I were a knight, dancing the dance of a fate of a night. I am playing the hero. Hold on, I messed up one lyric and she said, running into the dark, standing at a red mark, running into the night, wishing I were a knight, dancing the dance of a fate of a night. I am playing the hero, I'm doing it right, and I'm frolicking freely, I'm doing a thingy, I'm dancing the dance of a fate of a night. I am swimming in the dark, I cannot see, I just know what I want, or what I cannot be. Shamelessly in my mind, I cannot be. Shamelessly in my mind, I cannot be. The curling of fingers when I need arms to catch me. The point of rejection while living magnetic. The dichotomy that holds a hidden while not being the truth that I am. The dichotomy that holds the hidden, the truth that I am. The dichotomy and the truth that I am. I just am. I just am. I just am. I just am. I am. I am. I am. Right. I just am. Not more, not less. Thank you. Well, you know, we can be more than just being, you know. There's more to it, but at the end of the day, I cannot be. I realize there's a specific way that I have to play it to be able to do certain chord shifts, and it's still difficult to do for me. Anyway, can't wait till I live in like a house or something to where this won't be so disruptive for like neighbors. I don't know if it is. I just feel like every time I start singing at like a reasonable hour, it still feels like I'm being like really annoying. Which, hey, fuck it, you know? Sometimes musicians are gonna be among you. Like, I always think about it this way of like, if I were a professional opera singer, there would not be any way that I could not be loud as fuck. And I would have to practice. So I'm just like, okay. Like for me now, I'm just like, at least it's not opera. Like if anyone's fucking annoyed, at least it's not opera. Like just be grateful. Sometimes you have to be grateful. Especially, I think about when I was in high school and I was in choir and I was a first soprano, the highest fucking notes you could hit in a choral piece, I had to practice. And my vocal ability was not nearly as high as it is now. So I just think that we gotta count our blessings. And I'm just, you know, and I'm counting my own. Like, okay, if I'm getting in my head about being annoying about it, with it, I'm like, at least I'm not an opera singer. I don't do this every day. If I were an opera singer, I would have to do this every day in some way. You know? Everyone has to practice their craft. Mine just happens to make sound. And a lot of people's make sound too. So it's just like, let it be, let it be, let it, let it, let it, let it be, 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 let it. Okay. I'm gonna do, how long have I been doing this? I'll probably do maybe one or two more. Because I'm starting to get fatigued, you know. Sometimes we get sleepy. And I have been going at this for like almost like a little over an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Which for live streaming, that's not very long, but generally, and for me, and it's been a while since I've done this, and I've been on, and I there's 3 different lives, you know, it's fine. My hands are so sweaty. Yeah. This was the first song that I wrote that was intentionally like supposed to sound a little bit, if you catch my drift. For, you know, 'tis the season. So, yeah, it's not super explicit, but just understand that the thought was put into the song and the season was put into the song. So I'll do it on 2. Since it's a romantic song, I'll do it on 2. It's a little bit low for me, but we'll see. A rocking good time. A rocking good time. Just give me your time. All of that time. Show me your crime. Show me your crime. All the bad things. The bad things, they are mine. If you know where to go, you'll be mine. If you know where to go, you'll be mine. Rise and glide. Rise and glide by my side. Your sweet eyes. When you hold, don't let go. Gladly be mine. Hold me close, sweet glucose, sugar and spice. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. Sugar inside. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. It would be nice. Sugar and spice. Oh my gosh. just love me. Oh, honey. Honey. Oh, honey. Just love me. Oh, honey. Yabba dabba doo and shit. Let's see what these people say. Best advice for someone learning guitar. YouTube is a good resource. I liked Musician. Well, okay, let me be fully transparent because I just jumped into it. I am self-taught, but not by watching YouTube videos. I learned how to play ukulele via using Musician and also looking at YouTube videos. And then I translated that knowledge to guitar when I got guitar. So I don't even play guitar like how you're supposed to, really. I don't play it typically. So that is like my preface and my disclaimer. But I liked Musician for learning instruments. I don't know. Guitar Tuna, which is just a tuner app, also has a lot of chord tabs. No, not tabs. What are the other ones where you just see where the fingers go? Anyway, they have that. It's really good for learning chords. Besides that, electric I feel like is maybe better to learn on if you haven't gotten a guitar yet. Not better, it's easier because you don't have to build the calluses as much as you do for like an acoustic. Because on an acoustic, you're going to have to press down a lot harder. And so it can be harder when it comes to learning chords. But if you like that, then start with an acoustic. And also acoustics are way cheaper, I'm pretty sure. And you can find well-priced secondhand electric guitars that work awesome and that look awesome, whatever you want. Besides that, just keep trying. It can be really helpful to give yourself a break because sometimes you can learn a song really quickly if you're just grinding, and that's fine. But then giving yourself like a break where you're not playing at all or you're playing other things and then coming back to it is what's really going to integrate it and set it into your brain. And just like learning, I don't know if like you can look up learning strategies in general. Like, I don't know what would come up because I've never done it, but it's kind of like if you think about training a dog where you give them a command, they get it after a while, and then they forget. And we do that too. Like anything that's learning something new is going to forget the thing. And then after a certain point, it either reintegrates or it reintegrates. Like your brain just needs some time to like chew on it and what is that called? Commit it to long-term memory instead of short-term. So just keep that in mind if you find yourself starting to stumble with something that you were like eating at a second ago. You're just like, it's just getting committed to your memory for real. Yeah, let me see what these people say. Yeah, okay. So that's my answer. That's my advice. That's it. Guitar. I love guitar. For the longest, I wanted to not be... I didn't even want to start with ukulele. It was just simpler for me because it was 4 strings. But then after a while, I just became really uncomfortable with the fact that that was the instrument that I was playing. And so for a long time, I wanted a guitar. And then I did have a guitar, but I was like, I have to play it a certain way, and like I don't know how to do this, and it's not working for me. And so there were 2 guitars that went into my life that are no longer here. But then I got this one and I was like, let me just do it this way. And it worked, and now I love guitar. Keyboard used to be my girl, piano, and she still is. It's just been a really long time since I've like been comfortable and like making new things. I haven't made new things with piano in a really long time. So who's gonna close this out? Sure. Okay. The song's called Again, Again. It's a song about letting go of self-denial and just letting myself be myself, and looking at it and being like, okay, yeah, that's true. It's true. And letting it be. And a lot of my songs have been about that, because as a fix-it bitch, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired. I will literally see something and be like, okay, I know this, or of how to fix it. Or if I don't know, then I'll be brewing on it and then be like, okay, now this is how I fix the problem. It's just, my brain is very like problem fix, problem solution. And that shit's exhausting. And then especially if you're like perfectionist core, you're about to fucking drain the shit out of yourself and fucking leave yourself like a raisin on the floor that got stepped on and is getting burnt up even more by the sun and is getting pressed into the asphalt and concrete, and you'll never get up, and you'll never get up, and you'll never get up. You're just stamping yourself into the fucking concrete if you're a perfectionist and you hold yourself to those standards. I had to hear it in the way that was like, perfectionism is gonna kill you. I had to hear it like that to be like, okay. For some reason. And so for a lot of people, they'll be like, no, it's not. And typically I would be like that too, but no, it was genuinely true. That shit was gonna kill me. I said, I gotta stop doing that. And that's why I made all these songs about not doing that and just letting it be. Because I love improving. I love to see a goal met. I love doing that shit. It's one of my favorite things to put my energy into. So I'll do that shit. But not every single aspect about myself that I'm not vibing with in that current moment needs to be something that I'm like plucking and hammering and chipping away. Like, what if it just was and it's a little bit unlikable? Or what if it just was for that second and then it's not like necessarily a facet of myself? You understand? So this song's called Again, Again. Decided to open my mouth, let the weird shit just fall right out. I've decided to face it head on, weekly struggle to make myself strong, weekly not let the weeks pass me by, with blurry vision from tears that I cried. I cannot keep on numbing it all, so if I need to, I'll let the tears fall. I may let them fall down to let it all out, but I'm not holding on to a body of doubt. I'm not holding on to a body of fear, cause it almost killed me, so I'll let it right here. Tired of being someone foreign to me. I'm done with all that shit. I'm ready to be clean. There is no purity, just something that feels right. Just waking up in truth, sleeping the same at night. And of course it'll rain. I'll be right there in the drops, get swept up by the wind, but I'll fall right in. I'll let myself be liquid. may hurt being liquid, but I'll stick right with it. Let fluidity free me. I'm ready for it now. To be up in the clouds, to fall for them real hard, because I am allowed to be a soft raindrop who falls and then ascends, to repeat that cycle again, 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 again and 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 again, 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 wow. Yeah. So, thank you for watching. It's been a time. I beat my face for this shit. And isn't it looking awesome? And isn't it looking beautiful? And isn't she? And isn't okay, thank you. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. See you when I see you. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully in good. See ya. Oh, it's this one. There. Okay.